Hey everybody, just a heads up, this was a special episode of Rant Cafe where we took the top 16 entries from our Create Your Own 7 Deadly Sins character contest that we organized on the AnimeUproar channel and social media. And we debated the winner in our classic tournament bracket style. Don't worry, regular Rant Cafe topics are back next week, but trust me when I say that this episode, even though it's different, definitely had some crazy Rant Cafe moments. As usual, the link to watch live on Twitch is in the description. Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy Animac here with my brother Gozen.
What up, guys?
The other guy that helps me run the channel. We do it together. We're the AnimeUproar boys, sometimes called the Space Cow Boys. And we also got with us, of course, the man who's agreed that if he says Myotismon once on this stream, he will pay me $50. Nux Taku.
Hey! I agreed to do something, I guess. I wasn't told about this beforehand, but okay.
Yes, every time you say the word Myotismon on a Rant Cafe stream, you owe me $50. We agreed to this.
So do I get to think of taboo words for you guys as well?
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be
As long
interesting.
as it's not One Piece.
All right, so mine is Space Cowboys. If you say Space Cowboys, I'll be
Nice. No.
That's gonna be hard, man.
well, then Myotismon is back on the table.
Fine.
Screw you, brothers.
Fine, you got me. All right. Also, we got Fronky in the house.
Hello, everybody.
Pleasure
Hi.
to have you, Fronky.
Thank you.
As always, and of course, we've got Lord Brigo this time feeling better. Last week, my boys. Last week, Lord Brigo could not have gotten ill at a worse time because we witnessed the Digimon disaster of 2019.
That was the
Oh
greatest
my
rant
God.
cafe of all time.
That
And
was
unfortunately, I
torture. It
caught
was
Lord Brigo's
painful to
cold.
watch.
You
It
think
was-
it was
it was my-
painful for you, Briggs?
Oh man, I felt bad for you, bro. I felt bad. I had
Well,
like
I
a
was
true
pretty
bra,
excited when
I had to
Animac-
support the fallen and come in at the last second to save
There
the
we go, like a
I gotta
true
watch
bra.
it.
No, you shut up, Gozen.
I
You
gotta-
don't
I have-
understand the pain. You don't understand the
I
pain.
Why?
honestly,
'Cause you
big
didn't know anything
respect
about
to
Digimon,
Animac.
or what?
Yeah, because that's what it was.
Huge respect, Animac. You managed to say that you approve that Megaman is a viable option, and you still got your ass owned by the Digimon.
I literally said everyone's
cool.
a viable option for someone, so I did not say what you're claiming that I said, and
So,
cut
I
it.
saw that. I
Cut
saw
it out.
that.
Anyway,
I don't know, I thought it was cool. You even posted this, this weird, what was it? On Twitter? Oh, it was a poll where Megaman had 65% of the votes.
Yeah, guys.
And Darkness had 19%. That's pretty humiliating.
check out the
Fake news.
poll on Twitter. Definitely check it out. At AnimeUproar on Twitter. Check it out, guys. Also, now this
Shameless plug.
This stream is something completely different, though. We are going to do what we've done 2 times already. We are going to debate the best entry to a contest. This time, the Create Your Own 7 Deadly Sins character contest. We've already done this for Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia. We've picked out of nearly 1,000 across different platforms, Instagram.
Oh my god,
and
that's
Twitch.
nearly 1,000, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Nux. Yes, nearly 1,000. We've picked 16. We're gonna do a tournament bracket, debating. We're gonna decide who wins, and the winner will have their idea brought to life by pro artist Kuzomari, like the last few times. Uncontinued. Thank you for the follow. Another thing I was gonna say, thank you to Sen, who helped me sort through all the Twitter stuff, and she actually was answering people when they had questions and stuff, so I didn't have to. So thank you very much to Sen from Discord. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm excited for this. We've got our list here. We're gonna be reading them out, so you're not gonna see them on screen because we don't have images for them or anything. They're just ideas. But this is supposed to be a podcast anyway, so stop complaining about visual accompaniment, guys. Stop it. Also,
Okay,
our
you
cool
got
shirts are cool, though. You gotta
Yes.
say. Those are some
Even
cool
Nux
shirts.
cool.
praised them. Praised them to the sun.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty dope shirts. It's pretty cute that you're wearing the same one. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
So people know we're brothers.
Yeah, we're twins. We're twinsies. Yeah, so that was really lame. Anyway,
Yeah, I was thinking, wow.
Twinsies.
I said the word twinsies. Oh man. Nux Taku ruined my life with Digimon. I'm not the same man I once was. Oh.
I have
Anything
so
you
many
guys...
Digimon references I want to say right now. But no one here watched Digimon, so it would be lost.
I don't remember much, but I watched it definitely.
Yeah, I watched it too. I watched like the first 3 or 4 seasons. It's just that he doesn't realize that it didn't change my life or some shit.
Really? Metal Greymon didn't change your life, bro.
Thank you, Goldman. Truly an intellectual among the brothers.
Truly.
And he
truly
has cooler
intellectual,
hair.
yes. Oh. Anyway,
Yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes of these ideas you speak of.
let's just jump into it. Yeah. No, Nux, we want to see No One Understands Digimon. We want to see that video.
Oh, it'll happen. It will
make
happen.
it happen. Make it
Oh,
happen.
will. It will.
Yeah, bish. No, I'm kidding. I love you.
Yeah,
Okay,
same here.
so we're gonna be reading them out as we go the matchups, and then deciding one by one, and then creating a bracket. So bear with me. The first matchup we have is a character called Ra, R-A, by
Oh my God! It's like the Egyptian god of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if
Correct.
it has anything to do with that.
I don't know. We'll see.
We will.
Submitted by @FatCatMOHC versus
Fat Cat is the OG. What's that mean? Big Chungus.
Nux. You don't have to comment on everything I say.
Chungus.
It's not required. It is not required. Next up is versus Atreus by sixpaths.oopsie. This was submitted on Instagram
Oopsie.
by someone who clearly loves Naruto. So yeah, let's see the details of these two characters, and then we will vote on them. So Ra, the character Ra, his power can cover his body in light, similar to the Demon Clan, but light rather than darkness. That increases his power and can be used to heal others. He can steal years away from others this way and make himself immortal along the way. See,
Yeah,
Rock Lee,
mortality's pretty lit.
another Naruto fan, just subscribed. Appreciated.
Awesome name.
Backstory of Ra: he is a Nephilim, half demon, half goddess. This was a popular thing, by the way, in the entries. Half demon, half goddess. Long ago, before both clans were diminished in size, the two leaders of each clan came together in an effort to stop the endless war. They made Ra a being of both races. However, this backfired when they both realized that Ra wanted nothing to do with either clan. They proceeded to banish him, and after a tough fight in which he was able to injure both the Demon King and the Supreme Goddess, or deity, he managed to get away and has walked the earth for centuries, living as mortals do, but careful never to continue his cursed lineage. So,
Damn, boy.
banished,
He's thick, boy.
banished half demon, half goddess with like a rough
immortality
backstory, kind of
powers.
like I imagine him as like a cowboy, like a Wild West cowboy, but he's a demon.
So it's like the Todoroki of Seven Deadly Sins.
yes,
Yes.
perfect,
Yes.
meaning that it's good.
I just won Briggs's vote.
Yeah.
Thank God I wasn't listening. I
Rest
said
in peace.
Todoroki, and it's already a hard no from me.
Okay, versus Atreus or Atreus or whatever. Backstory. This is, by the way, Atreus is the first son of the Demon King and the Goddess. So again, a mixture. That's why we combine them. Actually, the son of the Demon King and the Supreme Deity, which a lot of people ship these two together. By the way, a lot of people ship them. The backstory is Atreus lived in the demon world, while as a kid he was trained by the Sinner, or the original demon. Atreus had a best friend named Fiona from the Goddess clan.
Fiona.
One day, Atreus found out that Fiona was something by the Demon King, I'm guessing killed. Hearing this, Atreus went into a rage, unlocking his assault mode, but he had goddess eyes and wings. Going on a rampage, Atreus killed many demons and goddesses, and the Demon King and Goddess was not enough to kill him, so they sealed him away instead during the Holy War. He was sealed away, people!
I vote Ra.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, and
Sorry.
abilities include Black Star, Solar Erase, Infinite Death, a move that puts you in a dream world where you die infinite times. I like that.
Yo,
That's
Infinite
like,
Death sounds,
Gother on crack.
emo.
Sounds like something Sasuke would use.
Or,
It does. I was thinking it's like
It's
Super
literally
Mangekyo Sharingan power.
Exactly.
or it's something that, Gother on steroids would use.
Dude, this fucking sucks. I have to choose between Sasuke and Todoroki.
Sasuke of the
I
Seven
vote
Deadly
for Ra.
Sins versus
Ra's
Todoroki of the
cool.
Seven Deadly Sins.
I vote Ra.
I feel like I like the fact that Ra has like the power of light. I could see them actually doing something like that in the in the anime, and like
Do you like it raw, Nux?
I like it raw.
Nice.
Please, someone
I
clip
think
that.
rocks for 3
Please,
points.
someone clip
Ma-
Nux saying that, and then let's make it all our ringtones.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna make it
I will
my
absolutely not do that.
my messenger thing.
I'm gonna go for the second one because I like the fact that the eyes are that of a goddess, while like a lot of other stuff are like demon-like, and I like that power that's almost like Meliodas' curse, but like he can use it on anyone. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
they
but
are
it's
both
like
pretty cool.
pretty sad.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty
if they have a
sad, but it's
tragic
OP.
story, then they're clearly 10 times better, Nux.
Oh, you tied my shoelaces together. Infinite death. Boom. It's not cool.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm gonna have
2
to vote for
votes
the
for
wing.
Ra.
Yeah, I'm voting for the wing
No.
guardian.
Actually, never mind. No
Ra.
one voted for Ra.
I'm
Hell
voting
yeah,
for Ra.
2 votes for Ra. Thank you, Lord Brigo.
I think it's 2-1.
Yeah, it's
2
2
to
to 1.
1.
It's me and Fronky to go. Fronky?
Okay. Well, I was gonna go last because I'm gonna vote for Ra. Because there's no healers in Seven Deadly Sins. So I
Ooh,
like
except for
that.
all of them that are
idea.
immortal. Good call.
What?
Yeah, because Bond can't heal anything, right?
Well, not yet.
That's not like
Well,
a
he
healing
gifts
ability.
and he steals people's weaknesses and he drips his blood in their mouth to regenerate their wounds. That's not healing people.
I mean, also, Elizabeth heals
is the
people
big
too.
one.
And
Well,
Elizabeth
yeah.
freaking revives them from the dead.
I mean, she like just
Damn good healing.
started learning how to do things, so it's not the normal kind of healing.
No,
okay?
it's a
The-
fair vote.
seems-
It's a fair vote. It's just that probably your reasoning is flawed, but it's okay, Fronky. We love you.
He's just taking revenge for the Jeopardy stream where he got destroyed by the Brigo.
I would say I got beat with honor, so shut up.
Also known as getting destroyed.
Yeah, it's a nice way to say getting destroyed.
Yeah, he destroyed me with logic and
Dude.
facts.
I know.
If
I
you
was
saw
there,
the
I
One
saw.
Piece stream, I got fucking fisted. I got
That
destroyed.
was terrifying.
Yeah,
Teching
family
is
friendly
not
term
human.
right there.
Teching is not human at all.
Dude, even when I knew an answer, I had no chance. He'd click it first and know every single one. I had to get fucking Rockstar's bounty or whatever the hell.
I need to watch that one.
Why would you fuck with teching, bro? Why would you do it?
I
He's just
fucked
playing a
up.
fun game.
No, you can't do it. But okay, so fair enough. We have 3 Raw, 1 for
Atreus.
And I'm gonna also vote for Ra because I also like this idea of like having the demonic darkness, but the goddess equivalent of it. I also see them doing something like this potentially. I like the fact that he's kind of like he's like banished by both clans and he's like wandering around the earth like some kind of Ronin or like lone.
So goes
it's-
it. Let me get this straight.
a
You're
dude,
wearing
I'll-
a shirt that says "Praise the Sun" and you don't vote for Sun Guy. Wow.
Yeah. A little
Hashtag
hypocritical there.
betrayed.
Dude, it's a dude. I was picturing like a goddess with like
Well,
light and
well, I
immortality
might
and
have
healing
voted
the
if
whole
it was,
time with
like,
like
Whoa,
huge
I
shit.
think goddesses could be dudes.
Yeah,
okay?
they can. Like.
Yeah, but
the
I was
way we
picturing
use
huge
it.
shit. And it clearly persuaded my vote.
Yeah, it would have not.
All right, so you can change your mind and it's still 3-2. Next.
Yeah, it's a guy. It says his, but goddesses can be guys. Correct.
2019.
Also, if it was a girl, then you guys would be like, Animac always picks waifu characters. Like, as has happened in previous
Deja
streams.
vu.
Tis true.
One thing I want to say before we move on to the next round. So Ra makes it to the next round. Let me just indicate that on my little board here. But
He has a board there.
respect for Atreus though as well. So the thing that I saw people doing that some people didn't get their entries in because they would send it as like a Google Drive document that wasn't unlocked, so I couldn't access it. We had people submitting what were clearly like League of Legends characters. So
Like what?
You should try
Give me
this
an
guy.
example.
I call him Saruman. He's this evil wizard guy with a long beard. Sits on one of these 2 towers. Ring any bells?
yes, it does. But I guess they were like, Animac's not much of a gamer. He won't realize what's happening. We could sneak it past him. Also, there was people who would like, I think because I accidentally put quirk instead of power in the initial tweet.
Yeah.
Some people were like, the character got run over by a car when he was younger and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, I think they think we're talking about MHA.
And sometimes I straight up got quirk is this, and then it's like actually told their powers. So that was interesting.
No, but I don't care if they say quirk. If it's still if they mean power, but if they mean like an actual guy in the MHA world, then it's a bit harder, right?
I'm so sad. I keep on saying I'm going to enter this contest anonymously with a second account and secretly win it like Lord Rigo would. But
You're
And
gonna
even
have
if
to
you
fight
lose,
for
you
it?
secretly win.
That would be
Clearly.
fun.
Yeah, that would totally be fair if you're like you're pushing your own thing.
just
And-
fully endorse my own pick. I was thinking of doing something like Dracula inspired.
Yo, Lord Brigo, next time we have to come up with something together.
Yeah.
It'll have 2 votes all the way.
And tailor it to Animax liking.
Yeah,
Animax
guys.
liking or Animax hatred. We'll just make like this whole character basically Myotismon, and we'll just vote it through.
$50 in the jar, boy.
He is
Yeah.
a member of the vampire clan who is a slightly metrosexual. Wants to take over the real world rather than just the digital world. Anyway, moving on. Please don't ruin these contests for everyone else. Like, I know Briggs wouldn't, but Nux, I wouldn't put anything past you. You're an anime villain. Next round, we have Malentha the Fairy, submitted by
Sounds like a
@Macau29,
whammon.
aka
I call it.
Wolfie. Nux, let me finish the submissions before your commentary.
Oh, my commentary is the best part.
Well, yeah, let me finish and then do your Shrek accent commentary.
But I only like it while you're talking.
No. I have the option to mute you, just for the record. Also,
This is true.
so Malentha the Fairy is going up against Guren, submitted by @KingTheKid6. KingTheKid6. Now let's read the exciting descriptions of these two.
That didn't sound forced.
Goes in. Why don't you have my back? Slap him down with logic and facts.
To our
You
voice
can't
listeners,
assume
or
we have
audio
each other's
only. He
backs
shook his head.
just because we're brothers.
Probably because I think Gozen's hair is cooler.
Yeah, you're right. Like I can't say anything against Nux after that.
You know why you can't say anything against him? Because he doesn't show his face because he's a pussy!
That was
You try every
Foreshadowed.
time, my friend.
Nux, please tell me you wear glasses. And even
I
if you
do
don't, you
not.
do. So you're the villain in
I
glasses.
do not.
You do.
Although if I
Prove
would
it.
wear glasses, they would look like Shiro is.
And like you'd be keep constantly pushing them up. Every time
Constantly
you do
pushing
something-
them higher up my nose.
Every time you say something like villainous or badass in the stream, he's doing his picture. He's doing it, viewers.
No,
yes.
I have like this interesting glove with like a sticky point at the end. So when I pull it off my glasses, it pulls it down my nose so I can stick it back up again. It's this whole strategy where I could be constantly doing it.
No, it's brilliant, really. But moving on.
All right, so we have Guren.
So Malentha the Fairy first. And this is a female character, so there you go. There you
So
go,
she wins.
you
didn't
waifu
predict
maniacs. Ability, Shatter. The ability allows the user to shatter herself into many pieces that resemble dark flower petals to elude most physical and magical attacks. Uses the weapon Spirit Spear, and it is able to transform into small shuriken, a giant shield, chain hook, clawed gauntlet, and magical loot that she can play at her leisure. So, has a Spirit Spear which can take different forms. Twist, the race of Malentha is actually demon, not fairy, and I'll tell you why. Malentha was an ordinary demon that loved to play her lute for everyone to hear until the goddess clan tried to seal the demon clan, and she was able to escape along with some other demons before the seal was complete. She somehow ended up in the Fairy King's forest and asked the second Fairy King, Dahlia, to shelter her for a while, and the Fairy King reluctantly agreed. But after years passed, Malentha learned about fairy culture, and even the Fairy King trained her in fairy combat and crafted her a spirit spear. And now the fairies treat Malentha like family, and even though she is a demon. I like this.
Whoa.
I like the
Yeah, it's a
fact
good
that it's
one.
a demon that is
I like
known
it.
as the fairy because she became part of the fairy clan.
It's an
Only one
interesting
slight
twist.
problem is that she uses shuriken, and we know that's not going to do anything.
Well,
Oh,
but
she's a
yeah, but like
shonen
outside of
whammon. He uses
Naruto,
shuriken. GG.
outside of Naruto, shuriken are pretty good.
From the guy who clearly has not seen Naruto after that comment.
Yeah, but listen, Guren. is a member of a different clan called the Orion clan. Orian. Ability: material consumption lets Guren eat any material, such as metal, gold, etc., and apply it to select parts of his body, and also manipulate the same material in his immediate vicinity. This race of creatures actually has 2 stomachs, and one of their stomachs allows them to consume this material and then repurpose it on their body to use as weapons or defense or whatever you want to call it. And favorite thing to eat for Guren is sapphire. Likes to bling bling.
Pretty dope. I thought that Guren had like one massive hand that shot like these red plasma lasers, but okay, I guess it's a different type of Guren.
Well, maybe if he eats enough plasma lasers, he can do that.
I was thinking of the Guren from Code Geass, but this one is cool too. Different type of species. I like the idea that there's a new species being introduced. I think that could be really cool. But I like the backstory of Malamahuzit, or whatever her name was. The fairy demon with the loot.
Malentha the fairy.
I vote for Malentha the fairy. A Shonen woman that uses shuriken. Doesn't get any better than this.
That uses a spirit spear that turns into a giant shuriken that is like dark and destroys shit. I like it.
Yeah.
So that's 2 votes?
Yeah, like I like Guren's ability to eat stuff and then repurpose the material, but I definitely love the character of Malentha and the backstory and the abilities and like the conflicts that will arise between someone who is a demon but is kind of been adopted by the fairy clan. Yeah, I'm a fan. And of course, waifu.
What's the second girl's name or guy's name? Guren.
Guren. I believe Guren's a dude.
It's a chick in my mind. So
yeah. Says his. Okay, Briggs, are you okay, man? Like everyone's a chick in your mind.
Well, obviously.
Respect,
it's a
Lord Prigo. The only problem with Guren is, like, I would consider voting for him, but I imagine him to look like the worm from Hunter.
Oh,
What?
I was thinking Wapple from One Piece.
He brought it back.
He brought it back in a way that worked, though.
Honestly, I feel like Nux stays up at night, like just professional memeing. Like he doesn't do this for fun. Like this is a job.
He does, yeah.
Like how will I trigger Animac today?
He's got a PhD in memeing.
Well, I'm voting for Guren. Guren, I like the ability. It reminds me of like a mix of Wapple and Kid from One Piece, and since it has to do with One Piece, it's obviously better.
Yeah,
Respect.
I'll go
Valid
with
opinion.
that one as well. I like the idea of being able to manipulate it onto their body, but also in the vicinity. I think it could get creative the way it works. And new species or race, so bonus points for that.
I mean, if it was called Guren Lagann, then I could not possibly vote against it.
Well, that wouldn't be fair because you just bring it all the way through.
It's like, even if it's
Yo,
like...
Lord Brigo, next time, we're going to call our character Kamina.
Oh my god. There's no way Animac could not vote for that. There's no way.
And
Let's
he's going to
make
be
it
this
Animac.
little chubby kid.
I was just gonna say, let's make the character called Animac.
Can you
And
please...
make him get killed off in the
Can you
7th
please
episode.
stop fat-shaming fictional Kamina? Thank you. Okay, so I voted for the fairy. Nux voted for the fairy.
We got 2-2.
Who's actually a demon? Okay, we got 2-2. Who's left?
Fronky.
Me.
Oh,
Let it be
dude,
known I
Fronky.
respect women.
Dude,
Fronky, your
Fronky.
turn.
Okay.
I love you, bro. Malentha the fairy is so fascinating. Like,
Don't like bribe him. What are you doing? Let him decide.
So-
I'm not
For
giving
the
him
second
money
One Piece.
during the
second
stream.
one,
I might do
I
after.
think that the ability is so ridiculous and impractical that I couldn't possibly.
Yo,
vote
it's
for it.
basically Tamaki from...
But, like-
I got his name wrong.
But
From My
so
Hero
this-
Academia.
This person is supposed to eat like valuable or heavy metals.
Yes.
Like where are these things even coming from? Are they just walking around with a block of iron and
I
then
assume it can eat multiple
they
things.
eat it?
Yeah.
like why not just bring a sword?
Dude,
I
he
don't.
walks
I don't
into the
like
battlefield
it.
with
Yes,
fucking
he should
cannon.
bring a sword and then eat the sword. Good plan, Fronky.
I also like the backstory for the demon fairy, so I'm gonna send it on that one.
Okay,
Fair
yes,
enough.
thank you, Fronky. Yes, like no disrespect to Guren, but like I really like Malentha, so I'm like happy this happened.
Yeah, and that would be a fun one to get a design for, like a drawn design for. She would be cute
Animac
for
votes
sure.
for a shonen woman. I'm so surprised.
Respect woman.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, start doing some more respecting of women, guys. Like, this is a respectful show. Next up,
Whoa. Okay. I'm ready.
Thanks, Logan. That's my job.
that's called hype animac, bro. Nux knows about hype animac.
Yes, hype animac is my favorite type of animac.
Yeah, but triggered animac seems to be the one that you most summon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Chikara submitted by @Garutias versus Zenith submitted by Dino Den. So let's look at the descriptions for these lovely folks.
If they're lovely folks, I'll eat my hat.
Well,
Chikara means power in English.
yeah, Chikara,
Damn.
Chikara. And
This
this
Chikara.
sure.
Chikorita.
This character
I
is
was
a part of
thinking
the Dragon clan, so it's actually a dragon demon hybrid. So some demon
Okay, I'm all for it.
Some demon really loved some dragon, and it happened. The backstory is this character was now I kind of have to eat what I said because this character was created as an experiment by the wizards of Belialwyn. So
Oh, yeah,
technically, a dragon did not love a demon. It was an experiment,
Aww.
and this character became too powerful and escaped. Chikara ended up in the demon realm where he bathed in miasma.
Oh my god, I would hate to bathe in me.
No, very good for your skin. And
It would ruin my whole.
So he became a poisonous dragon.
And he
That's
gained
fucking sick.
more power by bathing in miasma, and he also gained the ability to take on human form. And
a
he can-
common side effect to my asthma.
Yes, correct. And he can manipulate heat. The name of his ability is Cataclysm, and it's manipulating heat in various ways. So that is Chikara.
I'm already all
Cool.
for this character.
Yeah, this is a
can
tough
I
character
vote
to
for this
beat, but
character
we'll
before
see.
Hearing the second one.
I like the incorporation of the Wizards of Belialwyn. I want to know
Yeah,
more
the
about
amount
these
of like references and like I feel like research or like how it's really applicable to the story. I'm
I
a
totally
huge fan
heard of
this one.
Belialwyn before now.
Belly Island's where Merlin was born.
Yeah,
knew that.
This capital of the wizards, bro.
I knew
Yeah.
that.
Clearly, they love research. They would
Clearly,
totally
Nux would have been
experiment
great at that Seven Deadly Sins Jeopardy. Am I right, Fronky?
What was the question?
Thank you, Fronky. Very cool. All right.
And miasma is the
Next
poison
entry.
that Melascula bathed in and she became like a fucking poisonous. I don't know.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
canon, bro. It's canon. So Zenith, the one going up against this very tough to beat character, will be Zenith, another hybrid, born from an ultimate class demon and a powerful dragon. So it's another hybrid. That's why we paired them. Another demon dragon. Nice.
He just figured out why he paired them, guys. It's
Pair the
hype.
similarities, the similar ones first, so we don't get them a lot later.
Yes. So this powerful demon dragon could control the elements of nature. He is 200 years
God.
old, has black spiked hair with purple and red highlights. Okay, those are physical things, not that important. Wears armor.
Only 200 years old.
Has the ability,
That'd be
yeah,
at least
only 200.
3,000.
Has the ability to fly, and has dragon/demon wings that are black and silver. Now that looks cool. These wings can also be used as weapons.
That's pretty hype.
However, he
shoot
usually
them
fights
off
with.
at his opponents, or
He usually fights with fists and gauntlets that he has named Kronos and Gaia, which augment his elemental control. So I guess help him control the elements better. He can shape the elements into any form he pleases, and if pushed to the extremes, with a snap of this finger, he could make unnatural weather occur, such as raining fire from the sky. Not OP at all.
Very OP.
His
Very
goal is to simply avoid the war and live in peace, yet the goddess and demon clans don't make it easy for him. Also, Zenith's eyes are heterochromatic.
which is always
I
cool.
know.
Left eye
I
is
know
a
that
demon eye with a purple pupil, and the right eye is a dragon eye. But it's also purple, apparently. Oh, yeah, so the eye is completely purple, and the other one has a purple pupil. Okay, there we go.
I feel like this
Sounds like
character looks
retarded
so
Suzaku.
cool. What'd you say, Nux?
Sounds like retarded Suzaku.
Oh man.
So I actually like both. I think demon dragon hybrids are Finnawoke. But I would vote for the first one, whose name eludes me.
Yeah, if you take the
Because
character
bathing in
design,
miasma is far more relatable than being able to control the weather.
So you vote for Chikara.
I vote for Chikara.
you think he can control the weather. It's a reference to Dragon and the theories about him being able to control weather.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
Dragon
Oh.
gets everything's connected to One Piece,
$50.
boys.
$50, Briggs, for bringing up One Piece.
Oh crap.
I can connect anything, boy. But yeah, if they
I
combine
was
the
thinking those
character
floating
design of
heads
the
from
second
Rick
one,
and Morty. Not gonna lie. Show me
Pardon?
what you got. Those big floating heads that control the weather.
yeah. If they combine the character design of the second one with the backstory of the first one, I think that'd be the coolest character ever, and it would take it all. But I really have to vote for the first one, whatever the person's name was.
Yeah, Chikara. And by the way, I'm not going too much into the physical description stuff because that's the stuff that I'm gonna send to Kuzomari to make it visual. It's not about the visuals as much as it's about the power and the backstory in this stream, right?
Yeah, that's why I voted for Chikorita.
Chikorita.
They definitely have a better backstory and powers, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote Chikara too, just because I love the idea of Belialuin. I want to know more about the City of the Wizards. I like that this is like another survivor of that city, like Merlin. So that really intrigues me, and I want
Plot
to see more
hole.
of that.
Merlin's the only survivor.
Well, that took it.
What?
Me and Fronky don't even.
Well, the only survivor until we found Chikorita.
Chikorita
Plot
isn't really a
hole
survivor,
avoided.
just a creation.
Yeah, okay. So
the
if you'd
people.
consider that a plot hole, then every time you have an anime character that says, "No one can ever break through this barrier," okay, plot hole.
Yeah.
Whenever that's said, it will be broken, guaranteed.
Your first mistake was using logic and facts with anime.
Yes.
Especially shonen anime. There's no facts or logic.
Two votes for Chikoria.
We got
No,
three votes.
we got
for
three.
Chikorita.
We got three.
Three?
We
Game
got
over.
Nux, Briggs, and Animax.
Yeah, and you guys still have to vote though.
Yeah, I also vote for it anyway, so.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean, I do like how OP the other one is, but then again, it's too OP.
I hate how OP it is.
I think it's cool, but I know that we shouldn't just vote for OP people.
I
Well,
changed my vote because the reference to Dragon from One Piece.
All right, well, you still lose Lobrigo.
I know.
Anyway, so
Great.
Chikara wins, but definitely Zenith was appealing.
I vote Fronky votes first next round.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Fronky votes first next round, but no.
Lead the charge, my boy.
As Nux knows well, because he's made many videos and got many views on this, overpowered characters are not easy to make good characters.
Oh, hell
So,
yeah, they are.
Nux has made an entire science of why an overpowered character could also be a good character. But if you have like an overpowered character that's super overpowered, it's harder to make them a relatable character.
But I feel like they're often likable, and it's easy way to get people to like him. Because look at Saitama. Like everyone likes Saitama, and he's like.
Whoa. Don't diss my boy Saitama.
Not
That
at
guy's
all.
got
Not
philosophy
at
out
all.
of the wazoo. He's like one of those guys that makes Kamina feel like pitiful about himself. But like, if you're talking about OP characters that don't, like, you don't need to look much further than the Seven Deadly Sins has a few.
Yeah, but there's a lot of OPs, and they like kind of, go back and forth, while Saitama is just like undefeatable.
Oh, guys, I just got a text, and it's from a very knowledgeable source, and they actually say that my Otismon is trash.
I feel offended, triggered, and humbled simultaneously.
Yeah.
Anime, do any of these characters on this list have a mustache?
I haven't noticed a mustache, but again, I'm telling
Honestly,
you,
I'm revolted right now.
visual appearance isn't the main concern here, Briggs.
That's all I care about.
A mustache
characters
is
that we
not
vote for.
mere visual appearance, Animac. It's a way of life.
Okay, hold on. We'll get into. There are some characters with mustaches. Relax. Okay,
Okay,
We'll get
good.
into
I'm
it.
happy.
We have next up. We have Kelter, submitted by
How did no one include Lord Twigo?
Nux.
I'm sure someone did.
Nux. Next up, we have Kelter by Human 3049. Definitely sounds like a not robot. Versus Avavago submitted by @WolfHuntAlpha. Let's
Damn.
go to the descriptions.
Someone has to include Villager 7.
Kelter is a Karnak, which is its own race, new race, of vicious bug-like people who eat other creatures to gain their power and take their strongest abilities from them. Usually they will not be as strong as the original user once they take the ability, but still pretty OP. They can take either magical or physical abilities. But they must be natural abilities. Like so
if he eats like 2 buff guys, he'll be like a double buff guy.
Yeah, really buff. Really buff.
That's buff.
Duff man.
So what if this guy eats Estarossa and Meliodas? So just
And
GG.
Escanor.
Yeah, but we have to finish the
You can't eat
description,
Escanor.
guys.
Escanor's too hot.
After
Boy.
being born,
I love the boy.
after being born and seeing his entire village destroyed,
Yikes.
or like I guess everyone was dead for some reason in his village. He ate everyone in his village and became the strongest Karnak ever.
Why are you assuming that they were dead? Maybe it was just a cannibal.
Well, I'm assuming because that's what it says in the description. They were dead.
Okay, that's a valid assumption. Very well.
Then we have
Carry
some.
on.
Then we have some descriptions of appearance here: tall, lanky, yet muscular. So kind of like a Gozen type. Am I right?
Except the muscular part. Like,
So like defined muscles, but not big, I guess. With pale green skin tone, pure black eyes and hair, protruding antenna. So kind of like ant/man things. More.
And his entire race got exterminated.
Okay, so he has arms, but he has like a centipede body. Huge
Hell
teeth.
yes.
And he's constantly getting stronger by eating different creatures.
Very cool.
So yeah, interesting, kind of like a slime monster, but a centipede
it
monster.
was very original compared to like the other ones.
How dare you insult the other ones? Get out of here. Okay, Avavago. This is an interesting one. His power is
Avocado?
Avavago
Oh, different thing.
with a V. His power is
Avocado also has a V.
Wait, that was all one character? Fuck.
Yeah, pay attention, guys. Stop disrespecting the hardworking people who submitted these.
No, we're just disrespecting the guy who chose the characters.
But that was actually
I mean,
both
they're
of
on
us.
Rat Cafe.
Yeah,
you realize you're gonna get
we
made
did
fun of,
both
but
do it.
all praised.
Avavago's power is fourth wall, fourth breaker. And it's
Oh my
basically
god, I love him.
so it's like breaking the fourth wall in the sense that if a conflict breaks out within 4 seconds, if he acts within 4 seconds, the next 4 seconds of the plot can be manipulated by this character, equivalent to the complexity of the conflict itself. So
what you're saying is it's like the animated version of Nux Taku.
yes, I guess.
Okay.
Basically,
So I vote for him.
basically
Oh wait,
this
no,
character.
Fronky votes first. I take it back.
Okay, so
How
backstory.
does this work again? Oh, okay.
Backstory. The Demon King had the foresight to grant one more commandment, so an additional commandment to a young demon with great loyalty in the goal of being a final trump card. Kind of like, and his commandment is whoever threatens the Demon King in my presence will be fated to lose their loyalty to whom they love. Seeing that
my
the
God.
only thing keeping his son from achieving his true potential is the goddess Elizabeth, he made this creature, he gave this creature this commandment in the hopes of getting Meliodas to admit, to threaten the Demon King in his presence and lose his love for Elizabeth and therefore become pure evil. So this character is like an 11th missing commandment, and he has the OP ability to basically become the author of the story for 4 seconds and change the plot in a way he can.
Fronky?
Okay. Well, so for the first one, I really am a fan of the ability they have. So that's cool, I mean, what if they eat Meliodas and Estarossa? They're like invincible, right? Like full counter. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And also, I don't like super OP abilities, so I don't like the second one. I vote for the first one.
I gotta
What
agree
even
with,
is this fourth wall?
I
What
gotta
is
agree
that?
with Fronky. I really like it. It reminds me of like the Chimera Ant arc from Hunter x Hunter.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I was
very
thinking of
nice.
that the whole time.
Yes,
The king.
and yeah, I love the ability, but they even like made it less OP by saying at least like it's not as powerful as the original. but still, if you have a lot of abilities, you can use strategy and stuff. So I like that one.
Yeah, but I find it fascinating like how this thing would work. I'm guessing kind of like Vanessa's Red Thread of Fate.
Yeah,
Which
like,
is
Kinda
not
controls
broken
the
at all.
plot for 4
Well,
seconds.
why wouldn't you just for 4 seconds make yourself way stronger and kill the person? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to kill them in 4 seconds.
Yeah, which
You control the plot. Hello.
Yes.
Wait, you control the like literally control. Can you just make the person not exist? Like
Right.
Yes.
okay,
Yeah,
weird.
like disappear.
Well,
No, but it's only for 4 seconds. So do they come back 4 seconds later?
No.
What if you just a sword inside them that kills them within those 4 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it as in you could alter stuff for 4 seconds, but it would either revert back. You can't like unwrite a character and then they're gone from the show.
But that's
I think you could put a sword in them.
I'll just say that.
yeah, but man, you have to when it's not completely clear, we have to figure out what is meant.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that I'm torn here, because the second one is way too OP and broken. But whenever I think of how the first one would appear, I just can't stop thinking about the worm from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
This time a valid comment.
Yo, the
because it
second
a
one is
centipede.
definitely Lord Twigo in disguise.
I know.
I gotta
That's why I'm...
look up this one.
Guaranteed.
Does the second one have a mustache?
I don't think it's mentioned,
Is
but
it a guy?
this power could literally be why Lord Twigo survives and becomes the greatest.
Yeah.
That power
He
could
made everyone
actually
believe
be...
in
He
that 4
doesn't even
seconds that he
need this
died.
power to survive and become the greatest. You dare insult his power.
Well, I think this deserves
I'm
a video.
ashamed.
The true
ashamed to
extent
know
of
someone
Lord
like-
Twigo's power and its form deserves a video of its own, Nux.
One video? Wow.
A
Again.
series! A complex
Okay.
series of videos.
Okay. Fine. You're getting better. Getting better. I'll let this one slide.
At least 4 times as many videos as Mother's Basement has made about SAO.
Hey, he's only made like 10 or 12 of those. That's not too much.
Alright, so we have 2 votes for Kelter? The first
The
one?
first one, yeah.
And what's the second one's name?
Avavago.
Skelter.
Avalago?
Avocado.
Avavago.
I don't vote for the avocado one. I vote for Helter Skelter. Because it's less broken.
Kelter.
I'm voting for the OP avocado.
Yeah, and it's just me left, and like I like the concept of the OP one, so I would have gone with that, but I think Kelter wins, right?
Yeah.
Kelter
You
wins.
could add some like comedic value with that second character as well.
You could.
See,
Yeah.
if that character was a troll and had a mustache, I would vote for it hands down. No question.
Well, he could be. Nay,
So-
it is.
So Nux, are you saying that you have a mustache in real life?
I do not.
Well,
You
then
shut the
doesn't
fuck
that
up,
kind
Nux.
of
You have a mustache and glasses. I've seen you.
doesn't not having a mustache kind of take away from your glory?
First of all, only plebs pronounce it mustache when it's actually a mustache.
A mustache, correct.
Thank you, Gozen.
We got it on our shirts. This is how buff Nux is. Right.
I look exactly like that, just with glasses
Yeah.
and a slightly smaller axe
Can you
that I
guys
carry
take
around
this?
with me.
Can you guys take this bromance somewhere else, bro?
I think we
I
were
think
finished this
I think
one.
he hates that we're getting along.
Yeah, well, you guys are my two worst
He's like,
nemesis.
people need to stop teaming up against
My
him.
brother and my YouTube frenemy.
Your
in
YouTube,
one stream.
your
I'm a
YouTube
friend of
brother.
me, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving on. Next up, we have Gabriel, submitted by @BingKingsley,
I wonder if it's an angel.
glorious name, versus Axael by
I wonder if it's a demon.
@Richard Egwabor, aka Ricky, and Axael is spelled Axael.
Axael is clearly a fallen angel, joining the dark side.
Well, let's
I vote
see.
for him.
Let's see, ya bitch.
Briggs, quick to the side, bro. Quick to the side.
Okay, so Gabriel by Bing Kingsley, he is an angel
No
who has
way.
been alive since the Great Holy War. However, he is the only surviving member of his attack squad, as the rest were all killed by demons. Attack squad. I kind of butchered that. The death of his comrades, however, is where he gets his magic ability. Gabriel has the magic ability to summon the weapons of his fallen comrades and use them and their magic abilities through them. The
So what you're
weapons he
saying
can
is
summon...
he's discount Gilgamesh.
Yeah. The weapons he can summon include a mace called Maya, gauntlets called Gaia, a trident called Poseidon, and a hammer called Dormahonder.
I would have been really hyped if
And
they
his
would have all
own
been
sword,
called Haya.
Lake Blade. So yeah, I like this. It reminds me of Gate of Babylon, but I like it.
I also like it.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that, because Gabriel is an actual angel in biblical terms, so having another angel that we don't know about is totally cool with me. Versus Axael, his race, another race, Titan.
I take back my vote.
But as a Titan, the Titans were the progenitors of the demon and goddess clan. So
course they
Axael
were.
is extremely powerful. He is the last of his race, as they were wiped out by a sneak attack by his own spawn, the supreme goddess and the demon king.
So it's basically Kronos.
Yeah,
the
so it's
Titan,
basically the
father of the
Titans.
gods who sneak attacked and killed him.
Yes, so it's basically the Titans versus the Olympus gods in Greek mythology. I like it. He regrets ever conceiving these spawn, and he exists today.
Yeah, because he's dead.
Yes,
Yeah,
but hold on. He exists in the shell of a young man, but his true form lies injured under Britannia, regaining strength slowly before he rises again.
So it's basically Gaia from Greek mythology.
He has an ability called the Authority, which allows him to alter the laws of reality at whim,
Oh,
such as
boy.
making the sun go out or turning magic into steam, or adding or subtracting numbers from one power level to another. However, he is also affected by the changes that he makes. So if he fucks something up, he's affected by it.
Yeah, but he can make himself broken. Oh, I'm only going to add a few zeros at the end of my power level.
No, but I feel like he has to distribute them. So like, if you have a bunch of magic, maybe you could distribute it to strength if you want to use a physical attack, or distribute it to magic if you want to use a magical attack.
Yes, and I just want to state that it is stated here by the submitter that Axael is built up as being the final true villain. So he's like, he's there kind of gaining strength slowly until he emerges as the final true villain that makes even the supreme deity and the demon king cower in fear.
So not going to lie, I actually expect in the Seven Deadly Sins that there will be a different main enemy. I don't think neither the goddess clan nor the demon clan will be the final adversary.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I doubt it.
Aren't there like 7
I
chapters
highly
left
doubt
or
it.
5 chapters left or something?
Oh, man, I hope not.
I think it's supposed to only go to around 300.
All right, well, in that case, screw all that. It's the Cinder.
Honestly, you never know, man. They were talking about it going only like a certain amount of volumes, but that was a long time
Yeah.
ago when they made that thing. And
It always
I
changes.
mean, it does
always ends up
seem
being more
correct,
than
though.
they expected.
Okay, I want it to keep going. I like it. Especially now, man. It's amazing. Like, the question might be, what do they follow up with this arc with?
Yeah.
But if they introduce the Titans, then that's perfect.
Oh,
Adam,
man,
are
I
you
hope
sure
it's a
you didn't
tournament
pull this
arc
from the
where they
wrong
all just
contest?
play volleyball or something. That would be really exciting.
Oh, that would be great.
I vote for Gabriel discount Gilgamesh.
I'm gonna vote for Axael. I love the idea of like this secret final boss who is based on Greek mythology and just takes out Demon King and the Supreme Deity after they've been talking so much smack. I'm all in for Axael.
I mean, you do realize he basically looks like the worm from Hunter x Hunter, right?
No, he does not look like a worm, Nux.
He's this big thing sitting under the ground, slowly regaining power. It's basically a worm.
You did it once well. Quit while you're
I
ahead,
did it
man.
twice well.
Yeah, I think twice he did it.
No, he did it twice. He did it once well.
Oh, no, I just got an email right now. My Guts video just got copyrighted. Rip.
How come this always happens during Rant Cafes?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
It sucks. I'm sorry. Stop checking your email.
It's one of my best videos ever.
yeah, I liked that video.
Okay, he says that for every
R.I.P.
video. He says that for like every video, man.
But it's in
Maybe
my
they're all
top
good,
5.
bro.
It's like, hey, Animac, have you seen my videos on Kira, on Bon, on Escanor, on Guts, on...
Well, you are listing a lot of great videos, not going to lie. But I never claimed Kira to be in my top 5. And Escanor is no longer in my top 5. Bon is...
Is Bond number 2? It better
I
be
would
at
say
least
Bon
number
is number 2 or number 1.
Nux,
Ooh,
you gotta
yeah,
tweet
Bond's
the
like my favorite
list of
video
the
on your
top
channel.
5. You gotta
What?
let us know. You gotta let us know your top 5 best videos.
All right, my top 5 best videos are my Guts video, my Bon video, my Endeavor video, my Kakashi video, and
And
oh god,
on
I
that
guess
note, I vote for
my Aizen
Gabriel.
video was good.
What did you say, Briggs?
On that note, I'm gonna vote for Gabriel. I believe.
So 2
I thought-
Gabriel, 1 Axael.
Okay, I'll go for the second one.
Axael?
Yes.
Oh shit, 2-2.
Because I like that they're addressing some more stuff of where the goddess, where the Demon King came from.
Yeah,
I
where
like
did they
that.
come from, bro?
Yeah, like that's kind of like bothering me, like what's going on with that. So
Oh
So
man, if it wins and Kuzomari draws the worm from Hunter x Hunter, I will be such a happy man.
yeah,
So
it's
is he just
win-win,
basically an
Nux.
OP
It's
giant?
win-win, bro.
This is the guy that can control reality. Nothing broken or anything.
Yeah, I mean, at least he needs to regain that power. He doesn't just like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have his
he-
full
in
power.
20
To be
minutes
fair-
he'll start controlling reality.
to be fair, guys, after this arc in the 7 Deadly Sins currently, that they will need an opponent that powerful because they're so powerful now.
Wait, can Axael, is that the one that could change his stats?
Yes.
I changed my vote. GG, guys. GG.
So Axael wins?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's so funny how Briggs like switches so often.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I said Gabriel, I fucking bet Axael.
Okay,
And I didn't want to
cool.
admit it, and then I remembered like that's the guy who like can change his stats, and I think that could be used really well in an anime.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Briggs, for admitting your mistake. Fronky, did
fucked
you
up
get
so
to vote?
hard.
I vote for the second one
Okay, cool.
because I like the idea of it being a boss, unlike all the other ones we've seen so far. I didn't even think of approaching the question that way, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yes. It's...
All right, so Axel wins and Nux gets his worm thing. Anyway, next up we get Vector Crovus, submitted by @ArtFitty, versus Alavan, submitted by Super Cool DJ 2. It says right here it's canon that none of them look like the worm from Hunter x Hunter. It just says right there in the
shame.
notes.
Incorrect.
That
Doesn't
sounds
say
like something a
guys.
worm would say.
Slides.
Only a worm from Hunter x Hunter would say something like that.
The power of Vector Crovus is energy/magic manipulation, and the backstory is, I'm guessing this is like kind of like Bond's ability to, steal magic, give it to other people, that kind of stuff. Backstory: Vector was once a former leader of the 4 Horsemen of the Demon King. I like
That's
that.
actually really exciting.
He was known as the Demon of Death. As a demon, Vector isn't ruthless or bloodthirsty like the other demons. He's a kind and strong-willed demon. He enjoys spending his time with his friends who were also like him. Vector fights not because he wants to, but he fights for those he holds dear to his heart. So kind of like a soldier, he fights for his brethren, but he doesn't necessarily support the war. Vector withdraws from being the leader of the 4 Horsemen due to him losing close friends from the Holy War. Thus, the Demon King sees this as an act of treason and banishes him from the demon world. Vector suffers from PTSD and memory loss. So he's like this scarred war veteran
Demon, yeah.
demon. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I vote
didn't
for
get-
Vector.
We didn't hear the other one, Nux.
Oh, I knew that.
What if the other one is literally the worm from Hunter x Hunter?
Or Lord
Well,
Twigo.
that's- Well, you already said it wasn't. Are you going to go back on your word?
Lord Twigo.
I
accounted
used that
for
4-second
every
plot
potential
thing.
situation imaginable.
I
You already
used
had Lord
the
Twigo. He's the guy
4-second
who
plot.
can manipulate the plot.
Yes. The next character is Alavan. His race is 1/3 demon, 1/3 fairy, 1/3 goddess.
Oh, that's because all 3 of his fathers were really hype.
Yeah, so hear me out. By the way, his power level is 20,000, so he's not that OP. But he has the
Not that
magical
OP.
ability
This
called
guy would get slapped by Galand.
but he has the magical ability called Fuse. And Fuse
Diane could fart this guy into oblivion.
Nux comment.
Okay, sorry.
He can fuse 2 people or things together. Their power levels add up, and the highest contributor gets control of the body. So the higher power level, that's the one that controls the body. This will last for 10 minutes, and a person or thing can only fuse once a day. Backstory: Alavan was once a powerful demon working as a maker of powerful demon soldiers, using his ability. But
Yeah, but
when
they
the
only
whole-
fused together for 10 minutes.
But
Wow.
when the Holy
Hell of a
War,
demon soldier right there.
I love how you don't let me finish, and then you're gonna look like a dumbass.
I also love how I don't let you finish, and then you look like a dumbass.
You look like the dumbass. But
we
when
make
the
such
whole-
a good team.
when the Holy War broke out, he left the demons and went into studying his things and learning things about the other races and his own ability. After researching, he got a lesser goddess and a fairy, and he used the ability to fuse them together, and he found out that if 3 things combine instead of 2, they stay fused forever. So now...
let me ask you a question then, Animac. So what you're saying is he was creating demon soldiers for the Demon King before he figured this 3 thing out. And even though it was before he figured out that they stay fused forever, he was making soldiers. So who looks like the dumbass now? Eat dirt.
if he was using his fusion ability on the battlefield, 10 minutes can still make a difference.
Don't even try, man. Don't even try. Just finish the
10 minutes can still make a difference. So basically, he is now a fusion
creating
of a fairy...
demon soldiers that only last for 10 minutes.
He is now a fusion of a fairy, a demon, and a goddess.
Look at Fronky's dying.
Nux,
You
you're
guys
not...
stop bickering like a married couple, boys.
Nux, you're not as funny as you think you are, bro.
Oh, well, ask Fronky.
I think Fronky's
What?
just kind of sad at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, so the point is he is the fusion of 3 creatures right now, and he is on a journey to find some way to fix himself. So I imagine this guy is like a split personality, crazy powers.
I'm wondering
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
if
wish they talked about like the consciousness and how
after
it
he
affects.
fuses, can he keep fusing with 2 other things? That would be my question. You know?
Caster Clovis in the chat says, so he's retarded Suzaku.
Yeah, we've had that a few times in the chat.
Well, at least
I
it's
don't
not the
think
worm
so.
from Hunter x Hunter.
Well, you said he didn't look like the worm from Hunter x Hunter.
That's what I said. Yes.
Right, I
said
believe you.
At least.
Why
he's
would you
not.
lie? You wouldn't lie.
I wouldn't lie, Nux. Okay, so we have Vector Crovus versus. What was the other guy?
Versus the ultimate fuser.
Yeah, the fuser, Alavan, and both of them are kind of like broken emotionally characters, right? Because one is like a multiple personality of 3 people put together. The other one is a war-scarred veteran.
I vote for Vector. Because he's my favorite villain in all of Despicable Me.
Okay.
What is this stream right now?
Okay, I vote for Vector because it's my favorite gun in PUBG if I have an extended mag.
I love you, man.
Good reasons all around. I will actually go for the fusion ability because I think it's cool. It brings in some cool potential. And again, if there's a potential for him to take his 3 fused form and like keep getting stronger, that could be interesting.
I think it'd be cool, like plot-wise, if like he has like a battle with his consciousness with the things that he like fused with.
Yeah, and we add Dragon Ball Z also into it because we can all of a sudden be like, Meliodas, Escanor fuse them for 10 minutes to take out some bad guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool potential.
They have to do a dance too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like,
it's
not
they
only in
dab
Dragon Ball,
and then they
bro.
just fuse.
So yeah, I'm voting for the fusion because I think that I don't know, it could be like a deeper character beyond just the cool powers.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is rough. I really like both of these. And the guys who voted for Vector both used horrible logic. But I'm leaning towards Vector just because I like the introduction of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yes, I like that too. Aside from him being the main bad guy in Despicable Me.
Looking at the comments, we got Vector's from Sonic. Vector has to do with physics. I hate everyone.
Anime dude, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vector. I like him like a conflicted demon with PTSD, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
It's an interesting
I like it.
character. He's like supposed to
Hell
be so
yeah, good
strong.
teamwork, Frankie. We got it.
Yeah,
Easy
good
game.
reasoning.
But this
all
guy
around,
can fuse
man.
without polymerization.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I was
Vector
reading
moves
comments
on,
right now.
but it was a tough decision, regardless of what
Yeah.
Fronky and Nux did. Next up,
I love Fronky's reference. That's amazing.
Next up, we have Kroma
Yeah,
with a
be
K, Kroma, submitted by @Kelfumin versus Aries, submitted by the Unique Sun. S-U-N.
How do you spell sun? Okay.
S-U-N. Let me just
And
find them.
descriptions are coming soon.
The unique
Okay.
sun wins. Why? Because Escanor decided that. All right, go ahead.
So Kroma has the a rainbow ability, which enables him to use the art of breaking light and creating all kinds of illusions and similar things by manipulating light, I guess. Each color of the light spectrum represents a different element and different sense that it is able to manipulate. So not only do you deceive the eyes, but you can also, by manipulating the colors in some way, I don't know how exactly. I'm not a big
You can
light
bewitch
scientist.
the eyes and ensnare the senses,
Yeah,
making them feel a suffering worse than death.
yeah. So he can trick all your senses with these illusions. He uses the power of crafting colors with a tool called a huge hammer called Robon, and this can also be used for physical attacks. The backstory is he once was a lost fairy with only a few fuzzy memories. Kroma got taken in by a community that completely lived in seclusion. Due to his appearance, he knew he was not the same. He was a fairy, or at least that's what he concluded. Only later, the village elder told him that he was in fact a secret child of a fairy and his son, a dwarf. Fairy
Whoa.
dwarf love. Unfortunately, his biological father was dead before Kroma arrived at the village, and eventually grew up and decided to go on a journey in search of his mother and other relatives and to learn more about himself. A journey of self-discovery. With the power of the rainbow.
That's pretty hype. You know, Rainbow Road is the hardest level on Mario Kart.
Yeah, it is.
Depends what
It is.
version, bro.
Wait, on what
Depends
card?
what version. Super Nintendo version, definitely.
Okay, so Aries, the one going up against Kroma, member of the Goddess Clan born with unusual black wings. Black feathered wings, which earned him the nickname Black Angel during the Holy War. He has great swordsmanship abilities that complement his magic Galore Imperium, allowing him to control the sense of pain and balance of his opponents, and he slashes either by sharpening or dulling their senses of pain. He can also use the magic on himself as well. Yeah, like some of these are not worded in the most clear way, so bear with me.
It's true.
What do you mean?
Dude.
That's so cool. He could dull his own pain,
Yes.
but amplify his opponent. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, or like get him off balance, I guess. Due to the color of his wings and his impure magic, he was exiled from the Goddess Clan and fought alongside the demons in the Holy War.
Oh my god, these goddess clans were such pricks.
Yes, and he experienced racism and segregation from the Goddess Clan because of his black wings.
Why is he
Goddesses.
looking at me like that?
Not
It's like
you.
it's going into my soul.
I'm looking at the goddesses. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
he was sealed away by Ludashel by sacrificing 16 Goddess Clan members, and he is sealed away for now.
Pam pam pam!
He has 4 pitch black wings, and his magic can rival the 4 archangels. And then we have some other descriptions of his cool appearance, and he has an arrogant personality. So there we have it.
So
Aries-
basically, you have Angel who received racism and therefore became a badass demon against a Fwarf.
yes, who has rainbow magic powers.
I vote for the non-Fwarf.
The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Just because I love that power idea. I think it's really cool being able to like dull your pain, increase someone else's, even if you inflict a small blow. I feel like that's a very interesting idea.
Yeah, I think that's cool as well. And he's a swordsman, if I remember correctly,
Yes.
right? So like the smallest cut, he can make it feel like the biggest wound for someone and
very-
affect the way they fight and make them scared. And for him, he feels nothing. So like he'll be able to fight until he's like torn to shreds. I could speak.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I really like the idea of introducing another race like the dwarves. Totally cool, and also manipulating like creating illusions and shit. I think is cool. But I like Aries more as well. So that's 3 votes for Aries.
Yes, it is.
Nux.
Which one's Aries?
Aries is the god of war from Greek mythology.
He is the
Happy to help.
black-winged angel, the black angel.
Is that the first or second one?
That's the
Second
second one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna vote for that too. I was actually originally gonna vote for the first one because of
My Rainbow Road
ability,
reference.
and my cat's gay, so I wanted to vote for him. But I really like the abilities of the second one.
Did you say
Fronky looks
his
so
cat-
stoned right now.
Did you say his cat is gay?
Yeah, he's really gay, like super gay.
Your cat.
Yeah, I can hear him right now. He's
How do
trying
you
to get
judge
under my
that?
door.
Can we not talk about his gay cat, man?
No, this is really exciting, Animac. Please.
I mean,
Fronky, continue.
I don't know. He just every time I walk over to my bathroom with clothes because I'm gonna take a shower, he rushes on in there, and he won't leave. So
Oh,
you do
how-
the math.
How presumptuous, Fronky! You
What do
think that your
mean?
cat's gay because he wants
What
to see
is
you
the other
naked,
explanation.
Fronky?
Also, if you saw the way he walks, you would be able to tell he's definitely gay.
don't
100%
lie,
guaranteed.
Frankie. You powder your naked body in catnip before you take a shower.
Well,
This got
that's
weird fast.
that's unrelated.
Is it though? Is it unrelated, Frankie?
Yes. He's
All
allergic
right.
to catnip.
All right, Nux, your vote.
I voted first. For,
Who hasn't voted
Aries.
yet?
I voted too.
I voted as
We all
well.
voted for Aries, except for Fronky because his cat's gay. Next.
I did.
He voted for Aries in the end. All right, final
Animac, who did you
matchup.
vote for?
Aries wins. Respect to Kroma, the light bending dwarf. Final matchup, we got Morgana Tudor, aka Morrigan, submitted by Zawadi Jerome, versus
Oh my God.
Cinder, submitted by Eugene, the human person. A lot of these people really emphasize that they're human, almost like they're robots trying to pretend to be human.
I'm so excited that Fronky's cat's gay.
We got some votes for the gay cat in the chat.
Dude, we're keeping this meme.
First, you get used to it, and then you're just tired of it.
You're so serious. I fucking love you, bro.
You
It's
feel
amazing.
objectified all day, every day.
Objective. This guy really thinks that his cat wants to do him. Dude, relax, man.
If you guys had to deal with what I have to deal with, you'd understand.
He
All right.
has to deal with a gay cat. We don't understand his suffering.
Yeah, we like, you know, there's help out there, Fronky. There's help. There's a hotline
Problem?
for if your pets are sexually harassing you. I'm pretty
Should
sure.
I send it to a camp? Pray the gay away camp?
I'm not
Okay,
commenting
next
on this.
round.
Fronky,
Yeah.
if you wanna battle it out with your gay cat, that's your own demon, bro. That's your own thing to do. I'm just going back to the 7 deadly sins. Okay. Morgana
just,
Tudor.
after we finish this, can someone remind me to feed my transgender python?
Yes. I think you mean you're vegan.
What?
His python is vegan as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Next
wait,
round. Let's keep this going, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so the power of Morgana Tudor is called Guise and allows this character to transform into different creatures such as animals: crow, bear, wolf, deer, viper, etc. Backstory: the adopted daughter of an aristocratic family in Leones who was later framed by her sisters out of envy for the murders of their parents. She managed to break out of prison during the Kingdom Invasion arc and found herself in Ishtar, where she learned druidism under Zaneri and Jenna, learning healing and purging and mastering shapeshifting. She left Ishtar before the Synths and Holy Knights began their training. Usually taking the guise of a crow, she could scour the land to help lost children just like her. She learns tales of battle and carnage because she watches everything, so she's like a great spy. And she... she hears every story that there is when there's a war going on, so she's very useful in that sense. And I like this because it reminds me of actual Arthurian legend. There's a Morgana in Arthurian legend, and there's shapeshifters who can turn into crows in Arthurian legend, and of course, Seven Deadly Sins is heavily influenced by Arthurian legend. So I think this character just fits. Not overpowered or anything, but I feel like it's a cool ability. And the other one, Cinder, is a half god, half beast man with black hair and red eyes. He was raised by the goddesses until he sprouted a pair of dragon wings and was then banished because, of course, we know the goddesses are all racist and shit.
Very true.
His ability, called Draconian, lets him breathe fire and communicate with animals. His godly heritage gives him an affinity for magic, especially fire and healing magic. His beastman side... Whoever chatted this, it's on stream, Nux. Good job. His beastman side lets him transform into a dragon, but because he is not a pure beastman, he can only hold this state for 10 minutes. He is a great tactician and considers himself an alcohol connoisseur. Okay, so a drunk like Bon, I like it. He only fights when he has to and is quite shy in human form. When he is a dragon, he is violent and unstable. As a dragon, he is black with red streaks. There we go. A dragon goddess versus a shape-shifting human druid.
I'm down for what's it called? A relevant. What's it called? Like a relevant human or a human that can actually do something. I don't know who to vote for though. They're pretty close.
I'm gonna vote for Bird Whammon.
Bird Whammon. I'm gonna vote for the one with the dragon wings. I like the fact that he can he can control animals and also turn himself into a dragon. And breathe fire. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's cool, but like controlling animals in the Seven Deadly Sins when everyone's so OP, I don't.
But the other one turns into animals, so I mean, like again.
Yeah, but
that doesn't help your point.
But you can turn into any animal.
I know. You can control.
Yeah, because this Whammon knows that Shonen Whammon will not accomplish anything in an actual fight. I mean, I'm not being sexist.
No, but I do
I'm
like
just stating the fact. She realizes that she can at least do reconnaissance.
Yeah, like she would be a side story kind of character.
Yeah, I do like what Briggs said, like an actual useful human with a cool ability, and I like that it's heavily inspired by Arthurian legend. So I'll go for Morgana.
Okay, so we have 2-1, right?
Yeah.
I voted for the first one. If you didn't hear me, the shape shifting one.
Yeah, so it's 2-1 for Morgana, the shapeshifter.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened here with the votes? Who voted what?
So we have 3-1, so it's over, Briggs, but we can just hear your vote.
I'm good. Let's move on.
I don't know if that's fair, man. I don't know if that's.
So we do.
I think I'm gonna vote for the human.
Yeah, we have 3.
Briggs, what's your vote? Quickly.
I'm torn, man. The first one has better abilities, but I like the human one.
First one is the human one.
Oh, then I vote for the human one. Holy shit. No, really?
The one that changes into animals is the human, yeah.
Oh, the one that changes to animals is the human, and the one that
one can turn to a dragon.
Yeah, the one that changes into animals is a human, but has this like weird ability but is born a human.
All right, just vote for the human one. My vote doesn't matter anyway.
Okay, cool. All right, so
torn.
Finally moving into the second round with these great designs that did not at all got Nux to complain about how long this is taking. We have Ra versus Malentha the Fairy. I like both a lot. Obviously, voted for both of them if I recall correctly. But I have to go with Malentha the Fairy. I would love to see her animated.
I also vote for Malentha the Fairy. Malentha the Fairy, I will describe. It's the demon who always liked playing the lute, so they abandoned her and she joined the fairies. And then they're like, hey, we don't mind you, fairy whammon, demon whammon. You can join the fairies. And so she joined the fairies. Whereas Ra, just like he's enclosed in light and his ultimate healing abilities because there are no healers in the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah, I still like the healing. I'm going with Ra.
All right, I go for the demon woman.
Oh,
demon woman,
wins. Demon fairy.
Demon fairy woman.
Hey, it's a demon that identifies as a fairy. This is not difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's right.
What's its pronouns?
Fairy. hence fairy woman.
Okay, fairy is not her gender. It's just the culture she's adopted, okay?
She can be whatever she wants to be, Animax.
What's the difference?
Alright, I'm voting for Ra. Again, I really like the goddess ability of like light or is it light or sunlight or whatever. I think
Yeah,
that's really
light
cool with like a
around,
good
yeah.
contrast to the demon's darkness, and I think it could actually like one. I think it'd be really cool to be drawn, but also like be applicable and like it's relevant to the story.
So it's 3-2, right? Malentha wins, but 2 votes for Ra. Very close matchup. Respect Ra, but Malentha goes into the next round. Then we have Chikara versus Kelter.
I vote for Chikara.
Oh.
That's the dragon thing that was in my asthma.
Yes.
I
I
like
pay
Kelter
attention.
a lot. I need that one. What
And
what
who
did
is,
he do again? I remember I liked him the most.
Kelter is the bug creature.
Oh, that's right. Let's go. Yeah,
One that
that's
looks like the
Kelter.
worm from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he consumes everyone.
I go for.
Yeah,
bug
I want that
creature.
one.
2 for bug.
It's a dragon that lived in my asthma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
definitely-
go. I'm gonna
From
go.
the wizard capital of Morgenstern
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
it's called.
Morgenstein. Yes. No, I'm gonna go for Chikara as well. So it's 2-2. Briggs is gonna have to break this stalemate.
Oh, I'm 100% voting for Chikorita. Like I
Hell
said,
yes, Chikorita for the win.
the whole
Thank you, Rodrigo.
backstory.
Very cool.
The
Yeah,
whole
but we-
backstory with like being from being like created in Belly Island, something like that those like wizards or whatever would do, plus going in miasma and getting powers like that. I think it's really cool. That backstory just absolutely sells it for me. And because he's in miasma, I'm sure she has some great abilities as well,
Yeah.
similar to Malatula.
It's a dude though.
But it's a
This changes
dragon.
Yeah, but we've been over.
Are
We've
you
been over this, Briggs.
listening?
Anyway, Chikara
Oh,
wins.
I'm gonna vote for the
Chikorita the
centipede
girl.
over a
Okay.
dragon.
Chikara wins. Next
Chikara
up, best boy Axael, aka the final boss,
The
versus
big Hunter x Hunter worm.
versus other best boy Vector Crovus. The
I vote for Vector because he
Emotionally
has both
tortured
speed and direction.
I love
You get
I
it?
love both of these. The emotionally tortured demon, the final boss. I love him, man.
I'm gonna go with the emotional torture on this one.
Then I'm gonna go for Axael.
So I like.
Oh,
the
it looks like
whole-
I'm with the brother with the cooler hair.
I like the whole final boss idea, but again, there's the whole favorite gun in PUBG with an extended mag and attack stop.
Yes, thank you.
So-
How can you argue with this logic?
It's like, how do I decide that going on?
I'll
If
give
you-
you an example. If you were in PUBG, would you rather have a Vector or this big worm from Hunter x Hunter?
I'm definitely voting for Axael. No offense, guys.
It's all up
Awkward
to the
silence.
Fronk.
So
I'll do
Fronky, Axael
No!
versus Vector.
I'll do Axael.
Axael goes through. Oh, okay. Well, I actually love both of these freaking characters.
Yeah, they're both good.
So I'm not even happy or sad or anything. I'm just kind of like, I love you both. But Axael goes through. Very cool concept. Vector also very cool concept. And then we have Aries versus Morgana Tudor.
Okay, Aries is the guy that can increase other people's pain, right?
Yes, or
Or
his own
decrease it.
lack of pain or whatever.
Right, right.
Versus,
And Morgana is the one that is the whammon that could turn into a crow.
Yeah,
and other animals, and she's a druid now.
pain for me. Pain.
So you're saying she's an animal whammon?
Yes.
I vote for animal whammon.
I want the shapeshifter.
Yes. Thank you,
I,
Fronky.
I want Aries, 100%. That ability is so cool.
2-2,
Is it
Animac.
light?
It's all you, bro. How much do you respect Woman? Let's see.
Oh, pressure's
Who'd
on.
you vote for?
I wrote for Aries.
He doesn't even respect whammon. A hypocrite.
I have to vote for Aries too because it's such a cool ability, and I feel like it's like an ability that would totally happen in the Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, like it's not too overpowered either, but I
Yeah,
think they
it's
could
not
use it in a
overpowered
very
at all.
cool way. It could be overpowered.
By the way, Gingerbeck cheered
want
to
to be
say 10
stuff.
cheers for Animal Woman, but
Yeah, we respect animals and Woman here. It's just Aries is cool.
yeah, so we gotta go with Aries, but fair game. Next up, we have Malentha the Fairy versus Chikara, the Dragon of Miasma. Cool, very cool. But I'm going with Malentha, the demon fairy. She's a demon.
Yeah.
What's her abilities again? Real quick?
Imagine Derriere combined with like some hot fairy. It's pretty cool.
Except this fairy is a true bra and respects the fallen.
Yes, exactly. Imagine it. Imagine it. I just think it would be so funny, like, to have a demon that is like a demon-sized and like totally not like the fairies. Oh shit! Gremlin donated 500 magical crystals to say, Briggs, take off your shirt or something.
There's so many funny comments directed at Briggs.
Yeah, the chat's
all
been
the
crushing
bits
hard
today
on Briggs.
have been directed towards me, Animac.
Yeah, I
I'm
think he
expecting
deserves a cut. Not
I'm
gonna
expecting
lie.
a nice check.
Yeah, I don't know
And,
what magic crystals are worth in real money, but you have my respect.
I don't think they actually are worth anything.
Yeah.
What?
No, but yeah,
Uh,
imagine like this like big demon girl, like Derriere-esque physique, just hanging out with the fairies, like the awkward situations. I love it.
And she gets picked for the spear, the special fairy spear. So there's that too. I like that part.
Yeah, so I'm going with Malentha. Who else?
Yeah, I gotta go with Malentha too.
2?
What's the
Can
other
we get a
person's name
third?
again? 'Cause I'm definitely going for them.
What?
What's the other person's name? That Malentha's
Chikorita?
breaking?
Chikara, the
Chikorita,
Belly Alwyn
100%.
guy. The guy. It's a guy. I believe.
You've told me.
So you're going
Every single round.
So if I remember correctly, we have 2 for Chikorita, and then we have 2 for the other one.
Oh wait, so I'm the only one who hasn't voted?
Fronky, have you voted?
No. I don't think he has.
I think we're still on the Morgana one, right?
No.
Wrong.
Frankie. What?
Oh, we're not.
Get with the times, man.
We were talking about Briggs taking his shirt off, and
His
he
cat
got
distracted
distracted.
him, bro.
Bro,
So who's it between?
can you get your cat under control? We're talking about Malentha, the dark fairy, versus Chikara, the miasma-bathed demon dragon.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Chikara in respect to Kelter or whatever the name was.
Okay, that
So,
lost in the previous round.
Basically, I have the final vote.
Yes, it's 2-2.
But unfortunately, unlike Lord Brigo and the Frankster, I respect Whammon, and I vote for Whammon.
Chikorita.
Malentha.
Not
Wow,
Chikorita,
I'm
the other one.
surprised. I'm surprised.
What do you
bro.
mean? Animac has been saying that Chikorita's a woman this entire time.
No.
Malentha the fairy moves into the finals, which I'm very happy about because she's best girl right now. And the other semifinal is Axael, the final villain, versus Aries. He'll make you hurt bad.
I guess I vote for Aries just because Axael is this big, ugly worm that's living under the ground that can control reality. So I guess I vote for Aries.
This one's actually really hard for me. I feel like these
I
are my
like
two favorites of
Axael.
the draw.
I feel like
Yeah.
these are my 2 least favorites of this quarterfinal, guys.
No,
Well,
I
of
like
course.
both of these. I like both of these. I like all of these, man.
I am going with Axael.
So we have one Aries and one Axael, eh? I don't even know for this one.
Yeah.
Guys, the chat thinks I'm high.
I think you're high.
I wish.
All right, I'm going for
Good
Aries.
comeback, Funky.
Goes in for Aries. 2-1 for Aries.
The less,
The chat
less
thinks
OP.
I'm high. I think you're high. Well, I wish.
This stream makes honestly, I'm right with you, Frankie. Especially after watching last week's stream. Oh my god, if my throat wasn't hurting.
That was the greatest stream of all time.
That was disgusting.
2-1 for Aries. Who hasn't voted? Other than me.
I don't know who to vote for, man. We got a cool Titan boss versus someone with an ability that I really like. Like that's a cool ability.
Yeah, it's a very realistic, not overpowered ability, as opposed to the crazy Titan thing. But Titans are cool.
It would be interesting how he draws
Valid
the
argument,
Titan
Animac.
I like him so much better if he wasn't a Titan though.
Because you don't like Attack on Titan.
Spitting facts.
No, because Animac likes Attack on Titan. So therefore, by default, I have to dislike
Attack
it.
on Titan is the
I
second greatest
respect
series of all
that.
time.
You say Attack on Titan is the second greatest series of all time?
Second greatest series of all time. Catch up with the manga, bro.
You're definitely high,
Yeah,
bro.
Attack
You're
on Titan's
definitely
amazing,
high.
bro. Attack on
You
Titan's
you
amazing.
have to read the manga.
I haven't read the manga, and therefore, based off what I've watched, I can say that it doesn't even make my top.
Dude, the manga
10, 15, 20,
is
25.
insane. It's beyond
It's
Sixth Sense
it's way
stuff.
beyond what you see.
Honestly, on the way it's going, because I like season 3 better than 2, and I like 2 better than 1. So if it just keeps on getting better, then I could see where you're going.
Yeah, the
But-
manga right now is pretty fantastic. It's
I mean,
pretty
it's-
amazing.
It's like the greatest thing ever.
I don't know about that, but
Sam donated 100 magic crystals, and Gingerbeck donated some to see. She wants to see Briggs' biceps, and now Gremlin donated 500. Briggs, something again about his shirt, man. I don't know.
What
Keep
what
missing
what is
that.
this Briggs taking off his shirt?
I changed once on stream, and this is all that happens. No, I
Yeah,
didn't
he
actually.
wants your shirt off, Doc. Anyway, I'm just gonna vote for Axael, I guess, and leave it up to Briggs. It's 2-2.
Damn it, bro! This one's really hard.
Yeah, I know.
look, the power of controlling pain is a really original, cool power, and this other guy's a worm that can manipulate reality.
Yeah,
He's not a worm. The worm was the other dude.
the
They're
worm
all
definitely has a
worms.
mustache, though. It definitely has a mustache because like he's
Does
controlling the
not
plot like
necessarily have a
Rodrigo.
mustache.
He has to have a mustache.
A
He kind of
mustache.
does have to have a mustache, yeah. Like legally.
Briggs, who moves on in the finals? Come on.
I'm
All up to you.
thinking. Fuck. Okay, I feel like the Titan would be. Wait, is there a character? Is there a description of how they look?
Nope.
We
Well, then I
won't
gotta- I
take
can't
this
make
into
this-
consideration, but remember that. Fuck, I don't know. We know that Axael is his true form is like this huge form that's under Britannia, and he is using like a human form, but that's just a fraction of his power. And in terms of Aries, what is his freaking?
Fuck it, don't worry about it. I don't want to because honestly, it's my favorite ability ever. But I have to go for the Titan.
No.
Wow, I am surprised, bro.
Dude, you can't draw an ability, and a Titan would probably look cool. Hold
Yeah.
the Earth on its shoulders
I
like
do agree
Atlas.
with that. It probably would look cool.
Atlas didn't hold the earth on his shoulders. He held
I-
the sky.
Well, fuck, I have to change my vote now.
Yes.
I'm kidding. It's Titan wins.
Nux dropping the now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Aries' description, he has 4 pitch black feathered wings and a magic power that rivals the 4 archangels.
I lied. Can I change my vote again?
Yes,
No.
absolutely.
Just
yes.
fucking
Do
pick
not
someone.
Change it.
It's hard. These are my 2 favorite characters for the entire bracket,
He
man.
votes Aries. Thank you, Briggs. Very cool.
No.
Is Aries
that's
also?
it.
Wait. What
you
did
and
say
your gay
description was?
cat.
Oh. Briggs,
What did you say he looked like? Real quick.
he has golden bracelets on his arms and legs
Look
and
at
a
that.
golden armor chest piece with no sleeves.
I don't mind. I changed my mind. It's back to Titan.
No.
Okay,
I
so
thought it
Axael
looked cooler
moves
the first time
on.
around.
The cat is about to sexually harass.
Someone
Fronky.
with
Look at the way he's shaking his tail.
Yeah, I know, man.
What
you
a
can't deny it.
heterosexual
You
cat.
can't deny the truth.
Man, I pictured someone with like not an OP ability to like look cool, but like not like royalty, you know?
Yeah, it's golden armor. Okay, so the finals. We have Malentha, the demon who lives as a fairy, versus Axael, the titan who will destroy all of Britannia. Oh, this is a
If
good
you
matchup.
pick the Titan, I don't know what is wrong with you. This is literally just OP boss with no personality. Over Malentha, the fairy woman?
Oh, I'm definitely voting for the Titan, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely going for the Titan. I mean, what's
These
he-
are my
Yeah.
2 favorites.
So
man.
I think
These are my 2 favorite in the whole bracket.
I think Malentha is gonna win because I'm also going for the woman and
oh, so it's up to
Hell
me?
yes. Animac.
Oh,
It's up to
God.
me.
Oh,
Animac.
these are my 2.
Think about Attack on Titan.
These are I literally 2 favorites.
Don't think about Attack on Titan.
These are my
Think
2
about
favorite
your
characters in the
wrong
entire
opinion.
bracket.
This is an
Literally has
actually
nothing to do with Attack
really,
on Titan.
really well-written character. Malentha.
I mean, she is really well written for 200 words.
And who do you rather see art of? A fairy whammon or a worm from Hunter x Hunter?
A demon fairy woman.
Bro, I would love to see both of these. A Titan, a new race, and a demon fairy, like...
We got a Titan drawn on our last one, though.
Yeah, but it would be a different Titan. It wouldn't be a Titan from Attack on Titan.
I know, but do we want 2 Titans
You're stalling,
in a row?
Animac.
Yeah!
Do we
But-
want 2 Titans in a row?
Malentha has the ability to disintegrate into, like, black...
Cute demon fairy woman?
Ah, Malentha!
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Malentha.
Sorry,
So
Briggs.
upsetting. Oh no.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I still have never won one of these things.
And you never will.
I never
Malentha
will.
the Fairy, submitted by @MacAlex29, aka Wolfie, is the winner. Almost 1,000 submissions. Malentha the Fairy is the winner. Congratulations. This was quite a stream and a lot of fun. And we have a new winner for our contest. And Kuzomari is going to be bringing this design to life, and we will be showcasing it to you guys when it's done. Awesome. Thank you for joining me for this
And I
marathon stream of greatness.
I think we proved that we respect women on this stream, bro. think we
I
proved that.
agree.
Well, it's true. I'm the best waifu, and the stream clearly respects me in chat.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
They all want to see you shirtless next to Fronky's cat.
I think Animac proved that he doesn't respect the LGBT community. So
What? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
which of those letters stands for gay cat?
You upset him, Nux. You upset the
Yeah,
gay cat.
I think you forgot. I think you forgot LGBTC for your cat. You non-inclusive maniac.
I just saw that stream again.
Hence plus.
C plus, yes, thank you.
Space Cowboys.
C plus. That was clearly Fronky's grade in diversity training.
I really hope I don't get a reputation for being high because I don't smoke.
Usually.
He's like, I don't smoke crack.
No, I
Anyhow,
smoked crack. I meant weed.
See? Tricked you there, bro. Tricked you. But no, this guys was a lot of fun. These contests are always a lot of fun. I love that we get the engagement. We got a ton of great entries. Obviously, we couldn't feature them all, and it is at the end of the day, me and Gozen picked our favorites, and then we all picked our favorites
Yeah,
here.
there was a lot of submissions, guys. Crazy.
There's
Crazy turnout.
There's no objective answer, but I mean, thank you all. We love them, and we want to do more of these contests in the future. We definitely want to do one with Black Clover with some cute, cool magical abilities, and we want to do more with like MHA again and all that stuff because with MHA and quirks, it's such a huge thing, right? So
Yeah, MHA, the last one was amazing.
yeah, that one was over 1,000 entries. That was crazy. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Nux. You've been wonderful, Nux.
Thank you. I try.
Everyone except the person you wanted to win looked like the demon, like the worm from Hunter x Hunter. Great.
Yes, and you can see I clearly manipulated all of you because I ended up getting the one that didn't look like the worm from Hunter x Hunter to win.
Yeah, the only one you didn't say looked like the worm from Hunter x Hunter ended up winning.
It's all part of my master plan.
Gingerbeck says LGBT stands for Let's Get Briggs Topless.
God damn it.
Topless Briggs and gay cats. That's what this stream boils down to.
I feel like Topless Briggs is a close second finish in this contest after Malentha, the Demon Fairy.
Gay cats.
Nah,
up
I'm
there.
pretty sure it's a gay cat, topless Briggs, and then the rest of
There
whatever
we
the fuck we
go.
talked about for this stream.
No, I vote Topless Briggs over Gay Cat.
Ooh, Animac, a man of culture, clearly.
But yeah, thank you, Nux. Thank you, Briggs, for joining us. Your shirt is still on. What do you have to say about that?
I put my sleeves up for the boys.
Oh,
it ain't
okay,
going farther
cool.
than that.
I don't think you did it for the boys.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Gremlin and Gingerbeck are both male, and they're the one
Ginger
donating.
Beck, so whammon, real life whammon.
Yeah, Gingerbeck is real life women. Do you not visit Nux Taku's Discord?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even on it, even though I'm a patron.
What? No, you're not a patron anymore.
I
You
was a
abandoned
patron.
I didn't
were
even know
a
Nux had a Discord.
My first patron ever.
And
True story.
Fronky, thank you, my good friend, for joining us again. You do not do drugs.
Right. Seriously, tell him.
Yeah, look at you. You don't do drugs, bro.
Well, I mean, unless you consider drinking. Like, drugs.
Yeah, I mean, like, the whole gay cat thing did kind of weir off course, but I'm sure it's because you're just tired from all the One Piece reading late at night,
That's
etc.
gotta be.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy. One Piece, like, he writes them quicker than we can read them. It's crazy.
I
Yeah,
wish.
it's been a fun stream. When we upload this on YouTube, we will link everyone's stuff in the description. Check these guys out. They're great people. One day, Briggs will do a nipple reveal on his channel, I'm sure. So I think we all need to subscribe for that.
I think the day is soon. At 100,000
Day
subscribers.
is 9.
Just playing with his mustache as he
I love how serious he's like. I think that day is soon.
Oh, priceless.
Contemplating world domination.
There we go.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for your time. Everyone in the chat, thanks for coming out. Rant Cafe every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Congratulations to Wolfie. And until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.